Houston, our instruments are showing that we have a incoming message from deep space. Repeat, Houston, we have an incoming message from deep space. Houston, we will begin playing message now. Houston, we're going to try and translate that up here. Hold for translation. Translation complete. We'll begin playing message now.
Hey, it's me, Melissa.
What do you do when the aliens invade? Take a shot of MK Ultra and watch Melissa Jade. Put on your tinfoil hat and tune right in. We got that crime spree, flat earth theories, government conspiracies, a complex Mandela effects, unidentified objects, a mind expanding, fake moon landing, what are dolphins understanding? It's me, Melissa. It's me, Melissa. Aliens is on the sun or in Area 51. Time travels, unravels, haunted castles, cops are baffled, potential experimental thoughts that make you transcendental. It's me, Melissa. It's me, Melissa. Crime sprees, flat earth theories, government conspiracies, complex Mandela effects, unidentified objects, a mind expanding, fake moon landing, what are dolphins understanding? It's me, Melissa. It's me, Melissa.
Hello, everybody. Happy hump day. Thank you so much, MK. Starting out the live right out the bat with 5 gifted memberships. Thank you so much. Congratulations to all of our new members. Please make sure to thank MK in the chat if you are a lucky recipient of the membership. Hi, guys. Hi. Hold on. I think I saw Amber up here with her milestone. Thank you, Amber, for 27 months. Love you, girl. Reigning trivia champ. So happy to be part of this community. Thank you, Amber. Hi, guys. Oh, there's so many people. I don't even know. Hi, Sonia. First time catching you live. Love your dialogue. Well, thank you so much. And we're happy to have you part of our Tisha live community. I'll be honest, it's probably the best community out there. And I know I'm biased, and so it won't mean much, but I have to be legit. You know, I've covered many cases, many topics on my channel, but the community here for the Tisha stuff, I feel so honored and like I'm so proud of it. And it's such an amazing group of people who somehow you guys just click with me and you know, hey, even when we're talking about such a serious, severe situation, you guys just vibe as far as knowing how I incorporate my sense of humor with certain things and not take it offensively. You guys just are such an amazing group of people. And so welcome. We're happy to have you here. Yeah, we are the best, Kathy says. You guys are. Oh, well, that would be the book that never ends. All right. So thank you, Tess, for being a member for 18 months. So thankful to be part of MJ's community. Fun, fabulous, fact-based, feisty, fantastically smart, ferocious, and effing gorgeous. Love you, Melissa. Wow, that is a big... Did you go with the Fs? Did you have like an F theme? Hi, Elena. I emailed you back, by the way, Elena. We grew together. We did hate chases on the case. Yeah, we kind of protective too. This is true. Thank you, Chasey. So yeah, hi Mama 4. We got a pretty amazing group of people here, and I'm very honored. And I know I say it all the time, but I'm like, I don't know how we got here, but I'm just so humbled by the community we've built. I really look forward to coming on with you guys. Thank you, Alexander, for being a member for 2 months. Thanks for all the laughs, MJ. Love it here. I'm happy. If you guys love it here and are comfortable, that means so much to me. It really does. And I'm just happy that we have enough calls and content. We have enough calls and content to be here for a while. Because there's some people who come over and, like I said, leave a comment, like, move on. All right, I hear you, and I'll incorporate other things, but I love this group of people, and I really am still not sick of Tisha, but I understand how it's not for everyone, but that's what makes us unique in our group of people. Yeah, we will find something to talk about because she just keeps on, doesn't she? Yeah, all 10 of her personalities make lots and lots of calls. So before we go, okay, thank you, Kelly P. Mwah. Thank you for being here. Oh, Little Red, that would be awesome. Oh my God, I have to show you guys. Sorry. Thank you, Sherry GB, for being a member for 8 months. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. So I had a subscribe. So do you guys remember I'm getting so excited. Do you guys remember last live? And Tisha said that Al can't deny it. What's going to happen when I pull out the Kodak? What's going to happen when I pull out the Polaroid of me, him, and Edgar wine tasting? Do you guys remember that? Well, we had a subscriber email me after that live and sent me this, and I have to show you guys because I laughed for probably 5 minutes straight. And I said, all I'm imagining now is Tisha, Al, and Edgar at like a wine vineyard. And so I have to show you guys because this person emailed me. Oh, it was so funny. So let me show you. They emailed me this photo, and I'm like, you just get me. Shit. Okay, look. Do. It's legit. Jesus. It's ridiculous, Tisha. Thank you, A, for Adventure, for being a member for 5 months. And MK for 13. Lucky 13. I'm here for pee, poop, blood, vampires, and ninjas. And you get them all when it comes to Tisha. Jesus. So Tisha, at her last call, she legitimately said that there's a photo floating out there. It was you, Crochet. I didn't want to say who it was. Shout out Crying Crochet Cafe, because this really made me laugh when I opened up my emails. She literally said there's a Kodak there. This has all been sent to the prosecution, and there is a Polaroid out there of me, Al, and Edgar drinking wine. We were in the vineyard. Okay, Tisha, whatever you say. But I also want to show you guys before we bring up the call. I told you guys I would show you the letters that like Letecia was sending to the YouTuber, and I've gone over them before. We don't have to go over all of them. I just wanted to show you one in particular, at least, because on the last set of calls when she answered, she's like, "Oh, it's Taylor. It's me, Taylor." This is also where we saw Tisha, and let me grab it. This is also where we saw Tisha pulling up the Taylor stuff, and she was signing as Taylor, and she went into specifics about her different personalities and what they are and the names for them. And so I wanted to show you guys that particular letter, because I think this was around this time frame. Let me check the date of this, because now we're in January 2021. So 1 second, I'm about to be there. Come on, let's go. Here we are. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So I think it's going to be, is it this one? No, it's not that one. It would be. All right. So all right, here, let me just share my screen because I want you guys to at least see what I'm doing. So there's a bunch of letters, but I'm looking for the specific where she's talking about Taylor. Okay. All right, here. This one's definitely worth reading, okay? So, this was a letter to a YouTuber at the time. Eat something good, Elena. This was a letter to a YouTuber at the time. Letecia not only did what she did, hey Shay, not only did she what she did in the Facebook groups leading up to her arrest, but she didn't stop. Don't be mistaken. She did not stop once she was arrested. She continued to talk to people. Okay. So take a listen to this. I'm trying to see, does it have a date on it? Oh, yes, November 30th. Oh, wow. So this is going to be later in the year. So she doesn't stop. She only gets worse. Okay. So it says, hello. I apologize if this letter surprises you, but I noticed that we had exchanged letters before. And she changes. No, she doesn't stop. She changes handwriting often, I noticed. I got your letter and cards, and thank you very much. First, I don't recall talking to you or anyone else. In fact, it has come to my attention that I missed a whole year, or that I have experienced too many head traumas, or something of that nature. Let me explain. Please do, Tisha. Are you about to explain how you actually dissociated and you have no memory of the last year, except this is now November 2021, and you were saying that exact thing in November 2022?
No.
Yes.
No, sir. I mean, John, no.
Harlot. New Times Roman. Okay, so she wrote, let me explain this to you, okay? I'm not even convinced that it is 2020. Wait, this can't be. Oh, I'm sorry. I was reading the date for a wrong one. It wasn't November 20. Oh, so this was still in 2020. Okay. So this came before the current calls we're listening to. Because we're on January 2021. The Kit Kat letter is from, I apologize. This is still 2020. So the same year that she murdered Gannon. But we've been listening to the calls. I don't know the exact date, though. Let me see. No. Does it say? It doesn't say. Oh, yes. October 2020. So this is only not even 3 months before the calls we're listening to. We went through all of October calls. Okay. So this is October of 2020. Let me explain. I'm not even convinced that it is 2020. I have been reading through journals since April, and I don't remember any of this stuff. And I think I'm involved in some type of conspiracy. Some of this stuff is very confusing because none of this stuff is true. I've never hurt anyone. While reading it, I discovered someone named Missy has been verbally abusing me, that others have been physically abusive, and that I'm in an emotional disturbance. Honestly, I'm supposed to be in here for training for my powers. Last month, I stopped working at my job because I kept seeing Justice and Jasper a lot. Thank you, Elena. Elena just gifted 5 memberships. Congratulations to our newest members. Please thank Elena in the chat if you received one. Thank you. Hey, Aries. Oh, thanks for your efforts, Elena. There's my black heart. Thank you so much. What in the actual swear word, Tisha? So, she's supposed to be in there for training. And she actually, do you notice how she said, hey, Jade, my fellow Jade, do you notice how she said that she actually lost her job because of Justice and Jasper? And what I think she was doing is she was trying, because it doesn't matter even if she legitimately goes crazy in jail. All that matters is, were you crazy, quote unquote, at the time that you committed the murder? And so I think she's trying to backtrack the crazy. However, I finally turned into a vampire in training, and I changed my name to Janelle. Hi, guys. I'm Janelle. I am a vampire in training. Okay, Tisha. Please, please don't be afraid. We are not dangerous. We practice differently. I read some letters that you sent and realized that I had called you too. Wow, we spoke on the phone? I didn't even remember. I don't remember any of this, so I wanted to apologize if you haven't heard from me. AKA, let me get this all documented and in black and white and say, oh my God, we've spoken before. We've done calls. I have no memory whatsoever. Then, bitch, how'd you get her mailing address? How are you all of a sudden writing her if you do not even remember? This whole thing is crazy. People keep talking about attorneys whom I have never met and trying to chain me up and take me. I'm not going with these people unless the Volturi tells me to. Okay, Tisha. Justice doesn't feed off the living. He feeds off of the dead. So I'm sure that will be the same for all new trainees. I even found a book that I wrote detailing actual events and being a victim of organized crime, delivering items to people and taking suitcases to Florida with cash money. Once I denied or said no, I was harassed, chased, and that's how all this came about with Edgar. Dun, dun, dun. It's called figurines because they concealed it in Christmas items, like a lamp antique item or an ornament. long story short, apparently that's how I'm involved. Okay. That's how I'm involved because I wouldn't take the suitcases to Florida all the times I went. You guys. Hey, Penche. For real, though. For real, though. This is where I struggle with Tisha because her lies are not believable in themselves. What cartel via organized crime do you think is going to focus like on random people traveling and then make them travel with suitcases filled of money? Honestly, like that puts you at big risk of losing a bunch of money. Like, why do no, they don't need to do that. Thank you, Elena. Anyone else so appreciate how MJ reads Letecia? So thank you. It's very kind of you. Wow, thanks. That needs to come with a sound bit. Well, and I wanted to thank you, Kathy, because I wanted to remind you guys the call that we listened to, I think it may have been October also. So the same time frame of this letter. Remember when Harley told her mom that her friend's mom told her how she should write a book, and Tisha's like, you can't write a book actually, but I'm writing a book. Remember that? And so we see now that she's saying she's writing a book too. It's the Cullens. Yeah. So she wrote, trust me, I think I'm in some game stopping or conspiracy. None of the journals make sense, nor do I recall. I'm supposed to move back to South Carolina next month when Al goes to training, and I'm going to work with the airlines. Then I read a journal entry that said this happened already, and he and I wouldn't bring the suitcases with figurines, spelt that way, I guess, for the book purpose, from a January cruise, and it cost us. You see what she does? So she can't just pretend that she knows what happened. So she pretends that I have no memory whatsoever, but I happen to write all of this down, and I'm learning this in real time while you guys are learning. Can you see why I feel like somebody is playing some sick joke? Saying people are dead, etc.? So she went on a cruise with Al in January, the same month that she murdered Gannon. And she's trying to claim like it was that cruise and the fact that Letecia and Al did not carry money via figurines in their suitcases for a cartel, which then led to Gannon's murder. Then I got another note last week asking, did I take money that was stashed in a vase figurine and to keep my mouth closed about the cartel? AKA, let me get out my entire defense and what I want you guys to believe in this letter while pretending I have no memory whatsoever. Hi, stars align. Girl, this is insane. I don't know what's going on. I mean, I know E, and I know they had a family business, but I don't know if he is involved or why my babysitter, Angelica, is terrified. Now your babe. Don't drag your babysitter into your nonsense, Tisha. To sum it up, I hope they figure all this nonsense out. The camp guard here says weird stuff, and I keep telling them they have the wrong person. I'm supposed to be in vampire training. Then I get letters from people telling me Albert put me in here to get rid of me. He didn't answer when I called him back. I mean, I never planned to tell on him about his cheating or his abuse or drug usage. So, not sure why he would be angry with me. Bitch, you just did. Bitch, you just did. What do you mean? I never, ever planned to say a single word about his cheating, his fucking abuse, or his drug usage. So I don't know why. Why would he be angry at me? You just did, though. And none of that was true. At least most of it's not true. I don't know about all, but come on, Tisha. Thank you, Shavanae. Shavanae just gifted 10 memberships. Thank you so much, Shay. Congratulations to our newest recipients. Please thank Shay in the chat if you received a membership. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, my goodness. So do you see how she did that? What amazes me is when people think they're using reverse psychology and they think they're smarter than you, as if you're not picking up exactly what their intentions are. You just want to try to get that out, Tisha. Nobody's taking your word for shit. The only person that was abusive that we know is you. So, I mean, I never planned to tell on him about his cheating, abuse, or drug usage. So I'm not sure why he would be angry. Plus, I am moving next month. Anyway, when the kids get back from Christmas break in January. Again, I'm moving next month in January, implying that she believes it is December 2019. You know, conveniently, the month prior to Gannon's murder. She doesn't space her words probably when she was T. Adams. Such a petty thing, too. Yeah, no, she doesn't. She does not. And if I showed you guys all of the letters, we don't have to read them all, but her handwriting is different in all of them. Okay, so she's trying to pretend it's December 2019 before the murders happened. Gannon, well, she says, G knows I'm leaving. And he wants to ride with me back. So I'll ask his mom, did she get her attorney ready like we planned? Because the plan was and is ready to unfold. So you want us to believe, Tisha, you're writing this random YouTuber and you're pretending that it is the month prior to the murder and that conveniently Gannon knew what your plan was. Your plan was to leave. And we just heard the last live, Amy and Tisha referencing, well, you were going to leave on that Wednesday. Oh my God, if you just waited 2 days, you were ready to go. It's that same narrative right here, that she was getting ready to leave. And conveniently, her victim, Gannon, who is no longer here to be able to speak, he knew, and he even wanted me to ride back. And I was going to drop him off with his mom. Did you speak to Landon? Landon knew all about this. We have a plan. Why would you even be talking to someone you don't know about this? With the intention, perhaps, of pushing this narrative? I just wanted you to know, since apparently we talked. Please forgive me that I don't have any idea what you and I said. I just have your letters and a long journal. I'm trying to piece all of this together, but I think someone is playing some kind of joke. I had to be forced to eat. Tisha! You had to be forced to what? To eat?
You were big. I'm serious. You look big. I only weighed 140 something.
Well, you look humongous. But anyway, darling, I know it's time for us to go. I'll holler at you later. I love you.
So typical Tisha always has to drop in how, I don't eat anything. They had to force feed me. I'm so small. No, nobody had to force you to eat. In fact, when you went on your hunger strike, you claimed you didn't eat anything, yet when the officers would take your tray back, your whole sleeve of chocolate chip cookies would be missing. Everything but the freaking splotch of oatmeal on the tray would be gone, okay? All of your potatoes, everything. So cut it out, Tisha. You were never force-fed. Jesus. I had to be forced to eat. I rarely sleep. And I woke up with my head bleeding. But did you, Tisha? Did you really wake up with your head bleeding?
No.
Yes.
No, sir. I mean, John, no.
No, you didn't. I passed out in some visitation room and I hit my head. I got a bump on the head, but you didn't, because we have observation logs and we have a detailed report of what happens every day while you're in there. Whether you poop, whether you sleep, whether you're banging your head against the wall, we have an hour by hour observation log. That did not happen. I got all of this from my notes and the kite system. Yeah, but let me tell you something. The kite system, what we learned after going through every single one of your kites, is that it's your version of events. There is no documentation that it actually occurred. And we did, in fact, watch that kiosk school you one too many times after lying. And the kiosk was like, nah, that's not what happened. So cut it out, Tisha. I read through all of the abuse emails and etc. Nothing makes sense. I should be in an organized training group, but instead I'm in some type of concentration camp. I'm housed with all females now with these new fancy doors that beep and light up green. I should be dressed in black, but I'm with some girls who keep telling me about their crimes. Then 4 guys told me about their crimes, and they have high-profile cases involving execution-style murder, extradition from Mexico, killing some teens, killing a lady, stabbing people in the neck, stabbing a pregnant lady, etc. Why tell me this? I have no idea. I've never committed a crime. Tisha.
Any objection? All objections.
Okay, Tisha. You sure didn't, Tisha. So I don't know why, or if they want to become a vampire, or if they are part of this conspiracy as well. Now you know why I'm on a mission to figure this out and why I'm being held hostage. You are like the 3rd person who asked me about school. Some mental health lady asked me, and I let her pull it up. Dual Masters in Education at Capella University, 2013, Dr. Oh, bitch, you remember now, don't you? Bitch, you remember now real clearly what your history is and where you went to school. Hold on. So I have a dual master's in education at Capella University. 2013 doctorate level education specialist degree at Liberty University, May 6, 2013. I walked in Lynchburg. 30 hours of the doctorate level EDS transferred into the EDD program of 60 hours. I finished ABD, which is an EDD conferred all but dissertation before Alaska. I was licensed in 5 states, so I contacted all 5 and told them I moved and had to take care of the kids. 2 states immediately reached out and gave me contact info and how to remove the ABD while remote. Applied and got accepted to 2 programs from these DOEs and defended it remotely. Used a portfolio and admitted AM live text file in the place of other requirements. Then I got my diploma published to the portfolio in the school's library, Liberty, and moved to ABD. Then, due to reciprocity, Colorado accepted it, updated it, licensure, 6th state to doctorate level and paid me on that level. Oof, hold on, that was a lot. So you just you don't remember anything of why you're there, where you are. You think it's the year before, but ask about your teaching background. You could drop the dates and where and when and why like it's nobody's business. Reciprocity. Thank you. Reciprocity. I'm gonna mess it up again. Oh, my Lord. Where'd it go? No, not this. I can't recall the agency, but several will let you take your ABD and confer it. I mean, think about it. I had did every... Tisha, you had what? I had did every requirement. You did not just go through a whole long list of your education for teaching. And then your next sentence is, I had did every requirement. Bitch, what? Clearly not every, Tisha. I had did every requirement except the dissertation phase, which was Educ 919 and defense. It was impossible because I was the primary caregiver in Myrtle Beach and AK, so I couldn't apply back and forth to Liberty to finish with the group that I started with. Yeah, she's been deemed illiterate also, so make sure to add that to your little notes. Yeah, which means no doctorate. I don't know. And that's what I'm saying. You don't even have to be like highly educated to form these sentences. Yet, Tisha, come on. You're supposed to be extra educated. So she wrote, then Colorado happened. And the East Coast was so far away. I did the most logical thing. I couldn't let ABD stand in the way because some jobs look down on it. Dissertation is now published. Therefore, I was able to assume the EDD with my name instead of the EDD, ABD. A, B, C, D, E, F, U. I don't care. Everyone knows that stands for ABD, and it's like the bar exam. So basically, I'm like a lawyer too, not only a doctor. I'm a fucking lawyer. Okay, Tisha. Sure thing. Say someone passed law school and failed the bar. Anyway, for whatever reason, you asked, and so I hope that helps. It didn't. Really, it didn't. I walked 2013, and I know it's on the Liberty Pass and video, but I didn't apply for graduation to remove the ABD because I was in Alaska and Colorado. So I only paid for the diploma and the outside agency fee. The doctorate, I can't. The doctorate diploma was and is in my house downstairs. The transcripts are in my DOE file here in Colorado. It's official. And I used Albert's GI Bill for 1 year of it, then $100,000 in student loans 101. So if you found my file online in the live text, I'm no longer ABD since it's published. Anyway, I read some of your letters and wanted to know how your mom is doing. You, and how is it where you live? They are saying some 19 COVID is here. She thinks she's so smart. So like, oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to reverse the two words, okay? Not COVID-19, 19 COVID. So, they tell me there's some 19 COVID here. I guess because it's 2019, they named it that. You guys, it was 2020 when she's writing this. She's just pretending it's 2019. So she's like, let me get in there one more time how I think it's not the correct year. Anyway, be careful. They have masks on here. Forgive me for not understanding what we talked about. I've had to write a few people to let them know I wasn't being rude, that I have no idea or recall of who you are other than what I know from the letters. How nice of you to send the beautiful cards. Hopefully you will understand when you get this that I wasn't ignoring anyone sending stuff. I've been trying to figure all of this out and how to respond, or if I should. If you want to keep in touch, if my new lifestyle does not scare you, aka being a vampire, then please do. Ivana Witch. I forgot that part. I forgot this part. She said, bitch got jokes. She said, Ivana Witch you a happy Halloween. She did. I forgot. She said, Ivana, I can't. Ivana Witch you a happy Halloween. I don't know why I find it so funny. Because, like, I imagine Tisha sitting there with her little lottery length pencil, those little pencils that you could barely even fit in your hand. And she's writing all this down. And then she gets to like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna drop a fucking joke in here. And then writes, Ivana Witch you happy Halloween. Oh my God, it's so ridiculous. She probably was so proud of herself. Like, yeah, this is a good one. This is going to make her chuckle. Oh my God. I'm sorry. Yeah, the golf pencils, the tiny little inch long ones. Oh God. So she said, Ivana Witch you a happy Halloween. Please remember me in your thoughts as I continue with the training here. And hopefully I can pass and move to the next stage. If they clear up this conspiracy, I will let you know. Talk to you later. And then she signs Janelle. And oh, P.S. Once I'm finished and I have my full powers, I won't be here or able to write anymore. But until then, I'll keep in touch if I can. Sometimes I get to buy stuff, but I don't know how it will work. once I complete this training. Janelle, December 2019, aka October 2020. Lace Lamont, thank you. Lace Lamont just gifted 5 memberships. Thank you so much, Lace Lamont. Congratulations to all of our newest members. Please thank Lace Lamont in the chat if you are lucky enough to receive one. Did you see how she signed the date? Did you see? She can't just stop there under Janelle Carmen Stauch. She then writes December 2019, aka October 2020? Question mark. I told you she's not patient enough or smart enough just to drop subtle little hints. So instead she throws the whole loaf at you. She just yeets the loaf like, I'm sorry, did I mention enough in here that I think it's 2019? Hold on, let me make sure to sign this 2019 also, in case you didn't get the entire freaking semolina loaf I just yeeted at your head. Okay. Oh gosh, I don't even think this is Allie here. Hi, Allie. I hope you're enjoying your vacation. I don't even think this was the right one. This wasn't even the one I was looking for, because I was looking for this one. She signs Taylor. But wait, where's... Okay. This one is with Kit Kat, another YouTuber. Okay. Hello, Catherine. So she wrote, "What up?" Sorry. What up? How have you been? I find that so funny. Sorry. I don't know how to explain it, but by saying, imagine being in a bubble, trapped with 3 people. Taylor is who I am and wanted to be. Janelle is a vampire, but a sweet one. And Tisha, well, Tisha is who I always hated to be. You see, Tisha is... Hold on. Tisha is Tisha is manic, out of control, impulsive, confused. Oh, and she was schmested by her stepfather. She watched a student do a horrible death at school. Boyfriend stabbed her. She was abused by Travis and kidnapped by him and beat in the head. She was cheated on constantly by her spouse and used physically and sexually. Can you believe he wanted her to wear a strap-on? And she has had so many out-of-body experiences. Do you see what she just did again? Hi, Kristen. Do you see what she just did again? Let me throw something in there about Al. And we just heard the call between her and Amy, and you see he was cheating on me with a male. Can you believe he wanted me to use a strap-on? Really? And she has had so many out-of-body experiences. Oh, poor Tisha. Then Janelle. Well, Janelle is fierce, a vampire with special powers. Mention of Team J, dates Jonathan, feeds monthly off the dead, and lives in a concentration camp. Oh, okay, that's Janelle. So Janelle is fierce. She's a vampire with special powers, a part of Team J. She dates Jonathan. She feeds monthly off the dead and lives in a concentration camp. Good night, Jaded. Then Taylor is who I am and wanted to be, but they hold me hostage for false information and persecute me daily. Plus, Jean is not my middle name. Oh, Leanne is not my middle name. So I'm wrapped up in one big conspiracy. Taylor loves William. I don't know what that says. Taylor loves William. Wellier? Taylor loves something. Signed Taylor Stauch. So we have a signature of Janelle. Now we have a signature of Taylor. So when we just heard that last call to the other inmate's mom, remember I told you guys there was a letter where she was signing as Taylor because she said, hey, this is Taylor. Is this Taylor's mom? See, she was doing this for a while. At the top, she has a couple of things scribbled in the headline. 1 cuz, NC cuz, branded cuz, blood path cuz. Don't ask me what it means. I don't know. Then we have this one. Good morning, cuz. Oh, this is the cuz one. Hold on, let me clear my throat. Let me clear my throat. Hey, Wolfie. Good morning, cuz. I wanted to write you to let you know I got to talk to Edgar on the phone today, cuz. Well, I talked through his cousin, and we use code words like Alex Rodriguez is his code name between me and his cousin, cuz. Oh, so when we hear the calls that we just listened to, and she's having Harley message this guy, and she's telling Harley, ask him how Alex Rodriguez is, and yada, yada, yada. This is supposed to be Edgar's cousin. Yet, even if we play devil's advocate here and say this is true, you're telling me you're having your child text the murderer of Gannon's cousin? I'm sorry, the murderer's cousin of Gannon. Is that what you want us to believe now? So every time we hear the Alex Rodriguez reference, which we've heard many times, that's Edgar. I got no other letter written back from him yesterday from the streets, cuz, and passed through the fishing line, cuz. So they're passing it through the toilet with a fishing line, aka we watched this, so it was about like 8 spoons intertwined together that they pushed through the toilet pipes. He is laying low, avoiding charges, cuz, but will testify and bounce to Florida after, cuz, to avoid court harassment and charges, cuz. Whatever works for him, following the family attorneys suggesting an advice, cuz. Once you're in the game, remember, snitches are bitches and are buried deeper than ditches. Again, just with her little golf pencil. Tisha Lynn, what you doing? This is a sharp contrast from what I'm hearing you say to Aunt Brenda or to Amy. You're over here freaking breaking the point to your little golf pencil, writing this type of shit. Really? Once you're in the game, remember, snitches are bitches and are buried deeper than ditches, cuz. Okay. Thank you, Kristen. That's very kind of you. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you. Oh, dear Lord. Do I know what not to say on the family business, cuz? Training is on hold due to some human virus, cuz. I mean, the vegetarians are eating veggies, so the humanitarians should be eating humans, cuz. Come at me, cuz. I don't bite. Just nicey nice style from H2 Vampire, cuz. So thinks my health is level 7, cuz. Jesus. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say, man. Dr. Cuz. The vegetarians are eating veggies, so the humanitarians should be eating humans, cuz. Come at me, cuz. I don't bite. Just nicey nice style from H2 Vampire, cuz. I got nothing. I know. Like, what am I supposed to contribute to that? Shit. Dear Lord. So then she signs it Janelle. And in the top, what do you think Tisha has written? She has the J group. And she has, that's what's up, guys. Team J rocks. And it says Jasper. And this is, it says November 30th. Jasper, Jude. Oh gosh, I can't even read all this. Joaquin, Jacqueline, Jamal, Judith, Future, something, Janish, Jonas, Gentry, Jordan, John, Jeremiah, Tisha. There we go. A little bit easier to see. A bunch of J names. Jesus, Kathy. Jesus, man. Yeah, but Janelle, well, don't expect consistency from her lies, poor Linda. That would just be too much. That would be too much. Jasper to Jude to Justice to Jacqueline to Jeremiah, Judith, Janelle, James. Then at the bottom, oh, this is my favorite one. At the bottom, she decides to write as if she is dissociating. Okay? So these are supposed to be all of her alters. And it's not like they're just in her head voices. She literally writes them down. So it says, "Hey, Janelle, do you think you could turn me into a vampire?" Then you see, "That's a good idea, Taylor." Then it says, "'Cause you have to," I don't know because it's written over it, or self. Something about an appointment. I can't read it. Then it says, "What do you mean? What about me, guys?" And then it says, "Trust me, one of you know soon, therefore will be, aka Jeremiah." Then this wrote, "She black?" And this is hashtag Black Lives Matter. Then an arrow. That's messed up. I can't read the. Yes, we are proud of the 19th. Yeah, I can't read it. But the point is that she wants us to believe that these are conversations all of her alters are having back and forth on paper. Conveniently that she emailed, she sent to a YouTuber. Here it is. "Hey, Janelle, do you think you can turn me into a vampire? 'Cause you have to be chosen, initiated, or self-selected. You have to be brave and fierce, and some are chosen. If you get in, you'd just put an application in and they will call you." So you will put an application in to become a vampire? You put an application in to become a vampire? I don't believe it. What is on this application? What kind of questions? I need to know. Where do you sign up? Tisha, come on. "That's a good idea, Taylor. You should totally apply." Tisha with your little golf pencil. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Elena. Elena just gifted another 5 memberships. Congratulations to our recipients. Please thank Elena in the chat if you are lucky enough to receive one. Mwah. Thank you so much. Yeah, instead of confessing, she decided to do this. Exactly, JMs. Trust me, one of you will know soon who the next will be, aka Jerika or Janish. What about me, guys? Seriously, people? What about you? She's giving an attitude to her other personalities, okay? What about me, guys? What about you? Seriously, people? Tisha. You really thought this was going to work? She thought she was building her defense, guys. She thought come trial, all of this would be used in her favor. Yep. She just keeps on is right. What about me? She black? Hashtag Black Lives Matter. That's a... That's fucked up or messed up something. That's something up. Yes, we are proud to be with the 19th Multiculturals group. With the 1C. I remember somebody told me what it was. I don't remember what it says, though. Yes, we are proud to be the 14C Multicultural group. Something like that. Okay. So here, I will jump to a call. There's more letters, though. But let me see. Let me get my Tisha calls up. Please stand by. So I think we have a Harley call and an Amy call. Or no, I think it's Amy. All right. Whoops. Okay. So the call we are on now would be to Harley on January 20th.
And I'm like, well, I don't know who that is.
No, it was actually his
Harley
husband.
said she knows who it is, but Harley's like, I'm not saying a word.
134. Okay.
Next time she says something, say, "Oh, well, I thought he went to a different school in 5th grade." Once every
Okay. So the last call that we listened to was between. Oh, I'm glad you got it. Welcome, Shar. The last call that we listened to was between Letecia and Amy, and they were talking about this neighbor that had spoken out. Oh, thank you, Christina. A neighbor who's spoken out and made a bunch of claims about Al and Letecia, and they said that they saw Al loading a gun and all of this stuff. We talked about the context. If you guys want a live on that video, that video is that interview with the neighbor is no longer publicly available, but I actually have it. And I've gone over it before once in the past, but if you guys want to hear it, we could plan a live to go over it, but you cannot listen to it and take all of that as fact because it wasn't. But if just for context purposes, if you want to understand, because that interview literally led me, and I'm sure many other people at the time, to be suspicious of Al. But we now know it's not true. So what do you mean, Tess? On the bench, what does that mean? She couldn't fake that, Debba Doodles. Okay, so here.
8 weeks, so you know so much. Okay.
Well, if you know, you can get your hands on the internet, try and check it out.
All right, I'll talk to you later, girl. Love you, girl. All
right, love you.
Tell Harley I love her. I tried her and couldn't get her a couple times.
Thank you for using Global Tellink.
Hello.
Hey,
Hey.
what are you doing?
Look at my website.
Building your website? You gonna play me some of that song?
Yeah, what's it called?
It's Missing You, Mississippi. So why are you trying to give Chance away?
I'm not trying to give.
That's because in their last call, and it even stood out to me, Amy's like, I think it was Amy, and it came up that Harley might give me Chance. And I was surprised Letecia didn't react more in that moment, but Harley can't afford both of these dogs. That's the truth. She's newly 18. She's living on her own. Those dogs actually very much dictate where she's going to be able to find an apartment, housing. But those dogs were the only consistent thing in this child's life. You know, I'm still going to refer to her as a child. She's newly 18. She's a kid. Her mom's gone. The only father figure she's known is gone. Her house is gone. Everything. Those dogs remained. So I don't believe Harley wanted to get rid of Chance versus it probably was way too much and she was struggling to afford these dogs. Yet, Tisha, you would hassle her about it. Why didn't you get them food? Why didn't you do this? Yet, meanwhile, the extra $70 you couldn't even allow your child to have towards that dog food. You said probably 8 times on 8 different calls, make sure you don't spend my $70. That's going towards books. Right. And then she was also very busy. It's very selfish to keep an animal if you don't have the time to dedicate to them.
Give them away.
Okay, then why are you trying to get rid of it?
I'm just trying to let them stay somewhere for like a couple weeks.
Why?
Because you do a lot sometimes. You need a break.
Oh my God. From Chance.
What do you mean, oh my God? This wasn't the deal. This child did not get those dogs on her own. She got them with her mom when she was in a home and she could still just be a kid. Everything changed now, Letecia. Everything. I respect that she can acknowledge that it may be too much because, again, I don't think she wanted to get rid of the dog. But it may just be more than she's capable of handling right now. And she was going through a lot.
Yeah.
What is he doing that's so bad?
He's just in a very stubborn stage right now. So he doesn't listen. And I have to give him a bath literally like 3 times a week.
Why?
And he gets exhausted. Because he just like, since he's so bad, he's not that bad. Like, you just have to wash them a lot or like their face just holds in stench.
Yeah, but you knew all this, how stubborn they were. They weren't loving and cuddly, but that's what you wanted.
That's before everything changed. There is a major difference between, Mom, Al, can we please get a dog, please? Yeah, no, I'll take it out. I'll take care of it. And you know it's really you guys taking care of it. And it's the children coming in and out just to play, cause chaos, and they go about their lives. Now, she has to figure out a roof over her head, somewhere willing to take the dogs, if not the additional fee, pay for the dogs out of her own pocket, along with everything else. And then not having the time and the dedication to be one-on-one with the dogs when you would normally be. That is so selfish because like I said, I'm sure this was hard for her because those dogs were the only thing she had left from the former life that she's had and known, the only life that she's known. I'm sure it wasn't an easy decision. And you making her feel a million times worse for it It's typical Tisha.
But he is loving and cuddly. He wants to sit right next to me, but it gets annoying.
That he sits next to you?
Because like sometimes if I forget to give it back, and it just smells bad.
Oh my God, Harley, really? You need to research stuff that can be put on him. It's probably something good that can be a powder or something.
And I keep Chancey downstairs because he doesn't like going up. He doesn't like coming upstairs. So if I'm not down there, then I have to put him in the cage because I don't want him just wandering around downstairs.
You make him go upstairs. He's doing that because you're letting him. He needs to be going up the stairs. If he's big, he's doing that because he knows we're letting him do it. And he's going to do that more and more for attention.
He's my dog, though.
I mean, when the going gets tough, like, I didn't give you away.
That is real. That is really cruel to say. You murdered her stepbrother. You may not have given her away, but you abandoned her. You left her alone. Ruined any relationship she had with all of her family. You may as well have. Because what she's going through really is synonymous with just getting the boot. Overnight. Home gone. Belongings gone. Brother dead. Sister gone. Father figure gone. You won't let her have a relationship with your mother, her grandmother. You manipulate between Aunt Brenda and Harley. Mess up that relationship. She's on her own. Sometimes acknowledging when you can't handle something and giving that dog to a family that can is the selfless decision. But again, here comes Tisha always comparing herself and how amazing and stunning of a fucking parent she is.
I know. I just need a break from him for a few.
But that's not going to help him get better. He's going to go into somebody else's habits.
No.
You have 60 seconds remaining.
What did you say? Pause it. I got to call you right back because it's going to hang up.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry. So she does call her right back. And so we're just going to go right into the next call.
Hello.
Hey, okay. Who's it by? Dustin something with an S?
Oh, now back to the song.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead, play it. I just want to hear like the verse and then maybe a little bit of the chorus.
Did you hear it?
A little bit.
Hold on.
I have no idea what the typing is. Maybe they're blurring out the song.
That's good. Like, that's a good volume. Can you tell me what the chorus is? I'm about to look the lyrics up.
Oh, for copyright. Thank you, Elena.
What's Sadie doing?
Oh,
She's downstairs.
same questions.
I love her.
You ain't trying to give Sadie away?
No.
Wow.
She's my dog.
Wow.
She be chilling.
Well, when things are just hard work, you don't just give up. Just 'cause.
Coming from you. You never held a job. You never held a job for longer than a friggin' very short period of time. Your marriage, Gannon. Not saying it's easy to be a stepmom, especially a step parent and taking on that primary role. What'd you do? What'd you do, Tisha?
Some smells, you figure out a way to not let it smell.
Ooh,
That's a work right now.
What?
It just says pre-chorus.
Pre-chorus?
Wait, that's like American Blonde. Hold on.
Oh my God.
Dustin, missing Mississippi. Come on, I put lyrics.
I don't want to hear about these lyrics.
Come on. Well,
You can't find them.
it's really difficult.
Yeah.
Come on, listen. What's the song? I want the lyrics.
How is this hard?
It's not.
Oh my God.
Mississippi lyrics are not available yet. Please come back later.
What? No, the first they gotta be available. The song's been out.
That's what it is.
We'll check another website.
I checked like 5. Hold on.
And they all say, sorry, not available. We don't know how to code it, but we can hear the song.
Or it just doesn't come up.
Why is this even important, Tisha?
Let me see if I can do it on my phone. Yeah, they're not even on my phone.
Oh my God.
They don't have lyrics for it.
Did you understand anything? Did you understand anything that was in the chorus?
I wasn't really paying attention, if I'm being to be honest.
Oh my God. I'm gonna fire you as my assistant. I can't hear you. I can't
If by
hear you.
chance you're ever down. Can you hear me?
If by chance you're ever down, okay.
If I, man, you made me forget it.
If by chance you're ever down.
If by chance you're ever down.
Okay, then what's the next
Oh, you know, I always leave the light on.
one? Okay, good.
This is definitely a song. This is definitely a song that guy, E, told her, oh, the lyrics remind me of you or something. That's why she's, and then what? I'll always leave the light on, girl. Okay, what else? That's the only thing that makes sense.
And
Pack your bags,
maybe pack
come
your
back.
bags and come back
Come
home.
back home. I heard that part. Go ahead.
Because I know you can get lost in Boston.
Okay.
Lose your something.
Nashville.
Something up in Nashville.
Okay.
Good time in Tampa Bay.
Oh, snap.
If you're alone, you know right where I'll be.
Wait, for long what?
They're so lonely, you know right where I'll be.
Yeah, all right. Okay, you can stop it. I got the point now. A bunch of people had wrote me talking about that song. So I'm like, that's so you're everywhere. Tampa Bay, Boston.
Let's see.
I was like, I gotta hear it, but I didn't understand what it had to do with Mississippi. But now it makes sense because I guess home.
I have my first meeting with the business tomorrow.
With what business?
It's called Touch Med Spa. They want to give me free laser hair removal if I promote them on my social media, and they want me to do their social media marketing.
But you're only getting free hair removal?
No, like just for being like their influencer, basically, I get the free hair removal, but they pay me to do their marketing.
Is that somewhere local?
Yeah, that's in Northmore Beach. And then Sugar Bear Hair sent me free product to promote their product, and Can2 is sending me free product to promote their product.
You're gonna like the Can2 stuff, huh?
Yeah.
Or the Sugar Bear Hair is those vitamin things?
Yeah. That the Kardashians promoted.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, how many followers do you have?
Again, this stuff's going to make me upset because the followers are not, I'm not saying she couldn't ever have gained a platform with followers on her own, but everything that pushed you social media wise in the spotlight is because of the murder of Gannon.
I think it's like 5,000.
No.
Yeah. But I get to tell everybody that I'm a monetized influencer, so that helps a lot.
Oh, then it gets more people to start coming on.
Yeah. Because it's like, oh, she's monetized. Like, yeah.
Okay.
I just created my website. I got my social media marketing certification yesterday.
All right.
That's good.
I started my classes on Tuesday.
How'd that go?
I got all my work. Good. I got all my work done already. I have classes again in the morning.
All right. Did you call your TransUnion report?
No, I did not.
You need to do it.
But I made.
Listen, I'm not sitting here saying that you can't be on top of your child for things that they need to get done, but it seems like every freaking time Harley shares something good, Letecia has to come back with negative.
Made a list, and that's on my schedule for.
Okay.
Either Thursday afternoon or Friday.
All right, cool. All right, well, since you got class, I'll let you better go ahead and get to bed. What time you got class?
I have class at, hold on, let me pull up my Google Calendar. I have class at 9:25.
Oh, okay. Well, girl, you better get to sleep then, because you got to take dogs and everything.
I still need to finish my website, and actually, I just finished it. I need to take a shower, got to take the dogs outside. That's another thing. Oh, Brenda send me that thing, because their food, man, they be getting new bags of food every week. Sadie's worse than Chance about food now. She fights Chance. Like, a piece of ice dropped on the floor, and Chance ate it, and she literally attacked him.
I thought she was going to send you a Chewy box.
Yeah, I haven't got one yet.
Did you check up on it?
No, and he's still been asking questions like, oh, because they have to contact the vet to get them the right medication and stuff, so that's probably why it's taking long.
Oh, I got you. All right. Okie dokie then. Well, I love you so much. I'm going to let you go get that finished so you can get in bed. Do good at class tomorrow, okay?
Okay, I will.
I read your scripture.
I already made 100 on my first quiz.
Good. And make sure you read your scripture.
That's good. Honestly, like, I know I say it a lot, but Harley really could have turned in a really bad direction. She really could have. And the fact that even newly on her own and in the circumstances that she's in, to see that she pushed herself and kept on course and goes to church every week, I'm thankful, because if her life, she self-sabotaged and she leaned to other things. All it meant would be another life. And I don't want to say taken, because of course it's not comparable to the loss of Gannon, but it would have been a waste of Harley's life. And I think she's a good girl. I think she was very manipulated and raised in an abusive environment her whole life. So we have to leave some space for that. She is the product of who raised her. But for Harley I'm rooting for Harley, because for her to go on and thrive and succeed, she has a life. She has a life. Gannon doesn't have that opportunity to anymore. So I don't want her to fail. I want her to thrive away from Letecia.
And
Good.
I will. I have church tomorrow. Oh my gosh, I have church tomorrow night. I'm gonna have a busy day tomorrow.
Yep. All right, I'm proud of you. I love you so much, okay? And don't give up.
Okay,
I'm going to
love
see you soon. This is the worked out. You remain strong and make sure you stay in your faith.
I'm going to get out. I'm going to see you soon. Even that is manipulative, honestly, because Letecia knows damn well what she's done. Don't mislead your child.
See you soon. This is the worked out. You remain strong and make sure you stay in your faith. Love the Lord with your heart, not just your lips, all right?
Okay.
Okay, love you. Bye.
Love you, bye.
So the next one, we'll listen to one more. The next one is with Harley. Now, this is going to be the last call with Harley for January. The remaining calls are Aunt Brenda, Amy, Aunt Brenda, Aunt Brenda. So this is a shorter month worth of calls. But this is the last call with Harley for January 2021. And so this is, sorry for context wise, this is 2 days later on January 22nd.
Hey.
Hello?
Hey, so you haven't done that stuff yet, right?
What stuff?
To add the money to those accounts?
Yeah, I already did that.
Oh, because I just logged into their thing and it didn't show up yet.
Well,
I didn't log in.
I got a confirmation email.
Oh, okay, you did. Maybe it just takes a little bit.
Yeah, it might.
She has a confirmation email.
Mm.
She did it. She has a confirmation. You call him. I'll give you the confirmation. He's tripping. Okay, I'll just make it sure because I'm going to order two more. Portrait things. But I'm going to get one of you. I like the picture you had on there. It's a pretty one.
Bitch, is this costing money? She is so jealous of Harley. Oh, Natasha, it's every call. There isn't one. Honestly, the call we just listened to is probably the first time we didn't hear Letecia directly ask for something. She uses Harley for her own gain. That's the entire relationship. But is this costing money? Are you spending money on portraits and things like that when your child can't even pay any of her bills? And you just keep hounding her? No, I know. Absolutely. And I didn't listen. Everybody is sinners. Okay. Everybody is sinners. But what I'm saying is that was her lifestyle prior. It was her lifestyle prior. And after going through what she's gone through and then being thrown out and living on her own for the first time. Good night, Chase. She could have been like, screw it, I'm not going, every week, and it doesn't have to be church. It could be anything really, where now that a kid has their own freedom, they're on their own, they kind of, scale back with it, and she doesn't. So it's not so much where she was going versus she didn't lose her faith. And I respect that. She remained consistent when she didn't have to. Nobody was pushing her this time. Nobody was saying, get up, gotta go, it's time to go to church. She did it on her own. And I respect that. And so her making accomplishments, her pushing herself to continue on, that's a good thing. Yeah, she is, Kristen.
One.
Oh, you got to see it?
Yeah, I got to see it. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that picture on there. It's a pretty one.
Yeah, I did. Heaven Taylor and Brandon Burke.
Yeah.
It was like a black girl and a white dude.
Yeah. So you got, okay, good. Because see, like I got those portraits done and I try to, it's really a good price to me. You wait, you see it, you're going to be like, holy smokes, it's worth more.
No. Letecia, why are you spending any money? Why are you spending your child's money on portraits? Of course, I'm not sitting here and saying having a portrait done isn't amazing, but if it's between do you not remember a couple of calls ago, she didn't have money for the dog food. The dogs had to go a day without eating. Did you forget that? Because she doesn't have money. So that's when you put aside your own desires and wants and you focus on your child's necessities.
$110. I mean, my God, it is like amazing. And then I got the one thing did, and it was like a Mickey and Minnie Mouse. And
I got the one thing did, Miss Doctorate over here. So now these aren't even a portrait that serves some type of personal relevance. You're talking about Mickey and Minnie Mouse. $10 pays for a meal. Oh, but Aunt Brenda's just going to keep picking up that slack, isn't she? You don't need to.
Because I just wanted to see what it was like first before I was like, yeah, I'll pay somebody, you know what I mean? Then when I saw it, I was like, oh my God, I feel bad that I didn't pay for that one. Because it was all like, nice it is. I mean, it's like, you know how you like walk on the boulevard and people do those pictures? It's like 10 times that. 10 times better than that. Yeah. Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure because I just logged into the account, so it might take a little bit of
Do they need the confirmation number thing?
No, I mean, it's fine. I mean, it might just take a little bit to show up.
Okay.
Well, let me call it to her. Write down this number. Your confirmation number. Hold on, give me Heavens.
It says, it says.
Your confirmation number? You're speaking to another inmate, Letecia. Your confirmation number? So is this for you? Or is this for another inmate?
Order number, it says 213.
Hold on. 213.
941.
941.
3711.
And then we got 941 and then 3711.
37101.
37101. No, that's your number. Keep it. That's your confirmation. Okay, go ahead.
You want the other dude?
Hold on. 213. Hold on. 541. 37101.
It's 941.
Okay, instead of the 5, it's 941.
Jesus.
Make that 5 a 9. 941. And then...
Right, Meowsaurus?
No, cross out the 5 and make it a 9. This is not hard. No.
You hear how she speaks to other inmates? This is not hard. Cross out the 5 and make it a 9. This is not hard. I'm like, God damn, girl.
Hurry. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, I'd be dealing with rocket scientists in here. Hold on. All right. One more time. Go ahead. 314, right?
21?
What is it?
213.
Okay, 213
941.
941. Okay, go ahead.
37101.
37101.
That's Heaven Taylor.
Yes. Hold on, write this one down
Do
for
you
me
want
too.
the other?
Yeah, just give me the other
The
number.
other
I
one?
already know that name. Just give me that number. Write this number down for me too, because I need the other one. Okay.
So then Brandon
Okay, what is it?
is 213.
Okay, 213
941.
941. Uh-huh. Go ahead.
413.
413.
51.
Okay, what's after 413? 51.
51.
51. 51. Okay. Thank you. That way I have it for the other one. Cool. All right, cool, because I'm going to order 2 more drawings. So just take that out of that 70, because that was 20, and then I have 50. And I'll probably order like 2 more drawings, and then I'll get books.
She is doing something. So there's that 70 again. This is getting taken out of Harley's account. Do you guys get that? And that $70 she couldn't even put towards dog food, her child's food, rent, phone bill that Amy's paying, anything. What about tax, Tisha? Are you just going to pretend that it's an even $10 and tax isn't being charged? Because you're sitting here saying, okay, that'll be 20, and then so that'll be 50. No, let's be real. If she ordered 2 $10 portraits, tax, I don't know if it's delivery, right? Shipping, I mean, it's going to come out of Harley's pocket.
And then what I was thinking about with the house real quick, while I called you back, I was doing that, was I was thinking about, you know, if you could find somebody that wanted to go with you on the room, like if you could put add somebody you like, you could use some of your, like your grant money to move in, and then y'all just split the rent. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, it depends on how much they give me, because I don't know how much they're going to give me now.
What do you mean now?
They're talking about loans and stuff, so we'll see. I don't know yet. It's still being
Processed.
Yeah.
Okay, but I mean, if you don't get the loan right now, but see what they're going to give you, then when I check back, I might tell you to get one for now, because you only need it for a little bit. And then what?
You only need it for a little bit, because don't forget, child of mine, you're going to be getting about $200,000 that's going to hit your account from my retirement fund. Don't forget, you are misguiding your child based on these lies. Something that really could put her in the hole and screw her, because maybe if she doesn't believe she's going to get that money, she would never take out a loan. You don't know. You cannot fuck with somebody on this level.
What you can do is just use it to like move in or whatever, but you'd have to have a dependable person that's going to be, you know what I'm saying, that's going to split it with you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay, Michelle.
Because you're going to work the other job too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. So like you said, the apartment's at that same place they're at, or how much? For a 2-bedroom?
$13.50.
Okay, so that'd be plus utilities, or does that include any utilities?
No, plus utilities.
So don't include nothing, not even water, nothing?
I'm not really sure.
Okay, write down the details to that. Find that out. How much is it lively?
It's the same.
The same? They're not doing any kind of specials there either?
No.
Okay.
They probably won't start doing specials till a bit later.
What do you mean, as in later? When?
I don't even know if those places do specials. Not like how our specials do.
Yeah. Well, why don't you still call them and ask them, do they have anybody doing their marketing?
I know.
For a discount.
Yeah, I'm going to see.
Okay, work on that then, because what you could do is take a little bit to use, and then what you do is just get a roommate to pay half, and then you have them give you a little bit of deposit, like, you know, they might have to move in with like a $200 deposit or something like that.
You're going to ask for a personal deposit? Thank you, Anna Cassis. You're going to ask them for a personal deposit? Not actually pay to where you're getting the apartment from, but to Harley? Does that seem right? Hey, are you either going to split the deposit that you agree on when you move in, and it goes to where you're renting, not to the person.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, so work on that, then put you an ad on there and just tell somebody you're trying to get a place, whatever, but don't give them your actual phone number. Give them like a texting app or something.
Okay.
Oh, but did you give a texting app number? You're worried about professional, but you gave your child's number through the toilet pipes to a bunch of murderers and criminals. You have your child texting other criminals, former inmates. Your own words, you use Alex Rodriguez as code word for the man who allegedly murdered Gannon, according to you. Are you having her use a fake messaging app number for that? No, right? Because it doesn't matter when it comes to Tisha.
Turn your location off on the texting app. You know, because there's creepers out there.
Yeah.
Okay. That way you get legit people, you know, because you know you'll get random people that are crazy. But then you will get people. You get some people that like are coming to the college that want to stay in that area because it's a nicer area. I like you in the area too. I know it's a little bit more expensive, but
I'm not the one paying for it, right? I know it's a little bit more expensive. Aunt Brenda just told you she can't afford to continue paying Harley's rent. Not only Harley's rent, but car payments, your commissary, everything. And now you're over here saying, well, let me get you into a nicer area. AKA more money Aunt Brenda has to pay. She can't afford it. Did you not just listen to Aunt Brenda say she's pushing off surgeries? She's a one-woman show over there, okay? Working really hard. And she's pushing off her own health procedures to continue to work to make the money. As you're over here, it's a little bit more expensive, but whatever.
with them helping with your phone and stuff like that, and then you having like extra stuff, if I have to get someone to give you like $100 or $200 or whatever for the month, I can do that. I mean, you know, Aunt Brenda, listen to me. Instead of
there it is. If I have to get somebody to give you an extra 100 and 200 on top, please be clear, on top of the already rent that's being paid now, you know Aunt Brenda will listen to me. Aunt Brenda is already paying, which it's $400 plus like $130 for utilities, so it's about $530 a month. So you're talking about adding $200 on top of that, $730 a month, which doesn't include the car payments, which doesn't include how much money she's putting on the books for you each month, which doesn't include all of the extra special packages and the books themselves she's sending you. She just told you she couldn't afford what she's doing now for much longer. And you just so freely say, she'll listen to me. You selfish, manipulative user.
Or whatever for the month, I can do that. I mean, you know, Aunt Brenda listen to me instead of you saying it.
Yeah.
But if she gives you your car, we won't worry about it because she'll be paying your car payment. You know what I mean? I mean, your car insurance. Yeah. We'll just have to figure it out probably until, I think that thing is March 29th. You got to send me that para application because that's probably like $2,000 right there too from the Colorado one. Or otherwise you fill it out one. And you got to put an address.
And I'll be getting my tax. And I'll be getting my taxes. So.
You already did them?
No, I don't get to do them until the end of the month.
I was like, dang, you're... Okay, good. So that way it could get you the stuff, and then you could go to that one little place and get the furniture. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A little cheaper.
Listen. When you're broke as a joke, you don't go to places to get furniture. You go to IKEA or Target, and you get the damn box where it gives you an instruction, 93 pieces, and you put that shit together yourself. $20 end table, fucking $30 of a couch. You do it yourself. Yeah, or Goodwill, or you drive around on the garage sale and you pick up here in pieces, this and that along your way. Not a furniture store. Spending other people's money.
Place or whatever. But the biggest thing you need to focus on right now is get the prices, write it down, find out what it includes. Does it include anything? You know, I know they're going to say mate pool and all that.
There's like alarm system that it includes and everything.
Okay, good. So that's what you need to do. Write all that down so I'll know. Print that para application and mail it to me, and then send me a picture with it of one of me, one of you, like updated one of the dogs or whatever. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
She is planning to move in, you guys. Picture of me, picture of you, picture of the dogs. You're going to get the reason why she wants to choose a nicer place is because she is accounting to go and moving in and booting the roommate out when she gets out. And hey, Brenda's the one paying for this, so this is the area I want to live in. And she thinks she's getting out.
So I can have one myself. I know that sounds crazy. No, I'm going to try to get a portrait done. That's why I said send a good one of me, because I'm going to try to get a portrait done.
So let me be clear. You're so broke, your child's so broke. Aunt Brenda's blowing through her savings. But you now not only need a portrait of Mickey and Minnie and the dogs, and you need a picture of yourself, Tisha. If that isn't a narcissist, I don't know what fucking is. A portrait of you? What are you going to hang up? A portrait of yourself in your cell? Keep admiring yourself.
Okay,
These people are like sick drawers, like good isn't sick.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even draw the heart straight. Okay, work on that, and then I'll find out.
You maybe aren't able to draw a heart straight, given that there isn't any straight lines in a fucking heart, Tisha. But you would know that if you had one.
But we'll find out more about it, because... Well, I didn't come out till 5 after. It was 5 after. Yeah. So do that real quick, and then I'll talk to you next couple of days and figure that out. That way.
Okay.
But the biggest thing is finding like a dependable person that's gonna. I wish Nia wasn't leaving, but
I know.
Yeah. But
I might ask Courtney, even though I don't really want to live with Courtney, but because like she was gonna move to Greensboro and she was gonna pay $500 to $600 and let her mom was gonna pay it and stuff.
Why does she want to go to Greensboro?
Because of one of her friends, Jade. She was gonna be there, but now she's not gonna be. So.
Yeah, so I know you wouldn't necessarily whatever, but I mean, she's probably one of the better people to have that be dependable with money. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, she don't really bother me like that. She'll be in her room, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, she'll be dependable because it's Mama Courtney paying the money. And thank you, Nana Banana. Welcome. We're happy to have you part of the channel. That's because it's Mama Courtney who's gonna be paying it.
Yeah, ask her that because she might want to live in one of the nicer places. I know she ain't gonna want to be live at Bellamy, but you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, do that. Do some research on that. Find out. And is there anything else towards campus? Oh, because she drives now, so that don't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that would be good. Okay, cool. All right. Love you so much. Talk to you later.
Okay. Love you
Okay,
too. Bye.
And that's the last call in January. So I'll be on tomorrow. We'll pick up, and we are going to pick up with an Aunt Brenda call 3 days after this. And it's pretty short. And then 2 with Amy, and then 2 with Aunt Brenda. So I'm curious to see what kind of crazy she's going to put on for that. So thank you all so much for being here with me. Thank you, Nana, for becoming a member. And thank you for anybody who had gifted memberships or sent a super chat. Your support is so greatly appreciated. You all are so greatly appreciated. Elena coming in hot the last second. Thank you, Elena. Congratulations now our newest members. That's so very nice and generous. Please thank Elena in the chat if you received it. So thank you. I will be on tomorrow. I get out and I'll be home. I'll be on about like 7:30 Eastern, typical time. And so I wanna try to, let's see, can we get, actually, I don't know if we'll get all, yeah, maybe we could do the rest of January tomorrow. It's a quick month, man. But yeah, there's probably like, let me see, 2 to 2. Yeah, we'll finish out all these calls tomorrow. And I'm very, very excited. And I want to see now what she's going to say to Aunt Brenda as far as needing more money. So thank you all so much for being here. I hope you have an amazing rest of your night. Be blessed, be safe, hold your loved ones close, and I will see you guys all back here tomorrow.